Well, I've got Kristin Knox here, who is the Clothes Whisperer. So can you tell me a little bit about your blog, for those who don't know?
Well, I started the Clothes Whisperer 2 years ago, almost exactly, in March of 2009, and I really kind of started it with an emphasis on writing and editorial content as opposed to kind of a personal style blog or a street style blog, and I think that's what kind of set me apart in the beginning. Over the years, it's really evolved to be kind of a mix of all of those things, so I do a bit of street style photography, I do a lot of product shots, I shoot my own kind of editorial photo shoot stories.
What kind of advice do you give to other people sort of starting out?
I'm actually mentoring two young bloggers. I kind of hired them as my assistants, and now I'm really looking after their blogs, and the advice that I give them is that I think that the market is already completely oversaturated. There are 1,000,001 blogs out there. Don't try to be a generic fashion blog. So for example, my newest protege, she came from a legal background and decided not to go on as a lawyer, and she wanted to start a blog, and I kind of told her what you should do is you should start a blog using your area of expertise and combine it with fashion, because that's the only way you're going to stand out.
There would probably be quite a few people then asking you about this season, you know, what should they wear? Is there one item that you're just coveting? Can you tell us what that might be?
I think, well, there's two. I think I'll give you a high street example and a designer example.
Perfect.
Since Westfield, you have both. So I think for the high street, I think what I've got on now, a full-length sheer skirt, preferably pleated. The long skirt is having a moment, and it hasn't had a moment in a long time. And I think the way to keep it from feeling mumsy or a bit older is to do a kind of a sexy sheer fabric in a neutral color. I got this at Miss Selfridge for, you know, £40. It's a great, it looks upscale, it looks expensive. You can style it for day or for night. You know, if it's still a bit chilly for these transitional times, you can wear them with leggings or tights, and then as soon as the spring, you know, let legs out. For designer, I have to say the it item for spring summer has been the Prada colored fur stole. And it's a funny story because I actually went to the Prada store here in Westfield, and they had one in the window. So just out of curiosity, I went in to try it on and to ask how much it was. And they said to me that that was the last one left in London. It was like £2,600, so a bit out of my budget.
Wow.
But then the sneaky thing was he told me they did a faux fur version for £250, but they didn't broadcast or advertise that fact, so I ended up getting one of those, and so now I feel like I have my it item for the season.
Butters, anything to add?
I think Butters is just really feeling the natural. She really likes the neutrals this season. You know, something she likes to just pull on something and go.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm really excited that on Saturday you're going to be giving those tips for both blogging and fashion in general to some of the very lucky bloggers here today.
I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.